tranquility, and a state of balance. Balance. I want to talk about this. I want to talk about ego versus spirit. Ego is an identity, spirit is an energy. Some people don't have spirit. Let me just rephrase it. Everyone has a spirit because this is energy. You know, you can't be alive if you don't have energy. You feel me? But some people don't have a soul. Some people don't have a soul, aka choice. You know, your soul allows you to choose between which state of mind you want to be in. Now, going back to what I wanted to talk about, ego and the spirit. Ego is an identity that you choose. You know, astrology, it's your sun sign. You know, whatever you want to say it is. But people demonize the ego. People demonize the ego because they think the ego is enviness, it is lust, it is greed, it is bad luck, it is all these dumb ass things. But see, when you understand that spirit can also be that, then you know that, you know, it can go both ways. Because see, spirit can be dark, it can be light. You know, when you're in a fucking space, nigga, there's no fucking light. The only lights that you get is the sun, or the stars, or the planets, because they emit frequency, they emit energy. But if you're in the cosmos, it's pitch blacker than black. You feel me? And some people are afraid of that because the black consumes. When you understand that you too are also darkness, you have darkness. You're also light. This is where your ego comes into play. The darkness. You know, people say because darkness. I. This is my own personal truth. I know that the darkness will be ego because see, darkness is all colors combined. So you know when you understand the magnitude of darkness, then you understand that you know your ego can be anything. You can be hatred, you can be loving, you can be all of this. But the spirit is only one thing. It's always one thing. It is light. When you operate in your spirit, contrary to your ego, because your ego wants to separate everything and everything around it. But your spirit knows that you're all connected. We are all connected. We're all fucking connected because see, the same energy that gives you the breath of life is the same energy that gives me the breath of life. Of course, me and another person could come out the different room, but we came out from the same galaxy, from the same universe. Well, not all of us. Some of us come from different universes. But when you understand that the ego allows you to identify what you need to heal and what you need to grow off of, because sometimes we think, oh, our ego is our true self. Nah, your spirit is. Your spirit is your true self. Because see, with your ego, you only have an ego for you to express from. For you to express from. Because, you know, a random person can be all love and all kindness, but he don't have to love everything. And then some people would judge it as ego. You know, what the fuck is an ego? It is just an identity, bro. It is just an identity. But when you come to the realization that your identity is what your spirit chose, then you are aware that spirit can be anything, anything. It is formless. But some spirits have form because it is the expression. It is the expression of what it is and what is not. Hence why you see angelic spirits. Hence why you see demonic spirits. Angelic spirits, their virtues, their righteousness. They know what is wrong or what is right because they went they went through it. They went through the darkness. They went through the darkness to seek themselves. Just like us gods, people want to say gods and goddesses, but the truth of reality is you're just a divine being, just like an angelic being. See, we don't understand why we create these beings. We don't understand why we create these beings, but we create these beings to understand each other, to understand ourselves. We create these beings to understand ourselves because, see, we think that we're almighty and powerful, and that could be true. But see, what happens if you abuse your power? Total chaos, total destruction. Hence why everything has duality. Like the planet, like nature, Mother Nature, she's love. Her leaf is green. It is green, beautiful green. She got flowers, all these beautiful colors. Her trunk is brown so it could root down to the ground. But it is destruction as well. Because, see, a vine can suffocate a tree. A flower can die off in vain. Mother Nature can be total chaos and destruction. She don't need no one's in here. She allows these beings to exist. She allows you to exist to experience her. Because she wants you to know about her love. But if you reject that love, and you know what you're going to get? You're going to get tsunamis. You're going to get hurricanes. You're going to get these elemental spirit causing chaos. Niggas want to call them demonic. You don't know what's a demon. You don't know what's a demon. You're afraid of that which you are not aware of. You're afraid of that which is unknown. When you yourself, your spirit is unknowing. Spirit is unknowing. The soul is truth and it is choice. But the ego rather stay in the things that it knows about. The ego rather stays in the thing that it knows about because it is comfortable. It is comfortable in the life that it chooses. Because the spirit knows that death is an illusion. It is just an evolution. But when your ego come into play, death is just a burden. It's a reconciliation. Because, see, when you are in your ego state, you know, your ego allows you to self-evaluate. Because when you're on your deathbed, you look back on everything that has happened. You look back on everything that you have done, and you realize, have I done the things that I desire to do? Have I helped someone reach their goal? Because your spirit wants to help. Your spirit wants to help everyone. But your ego separates. Your ego is that demon that you're trying to overcome. But your spirit is that love that accepts it all. Because, see, when you're in that deathbed, you don't even know who is who and what is what until you can feel it. Which is why when you're on the hospital bed, you don't know what is right and what is wrong because you don't even understand the bullshit that they feed your fucking body. They don't even feed you with organic shit. They feed you with fucking dumbass chemicals and all this shit to rewire your fucking brain, to rewire your fucking brain body cells. When you know you damn well that your cells are so spiritual. Your cells are benevolent. Your cells are all these beautiful lights that the sun emits. They want to taint that shit. They want to taint that shit because they don't have that shit. Hence why these niggas need to go to college to get a fucking degree. When you yourself, you know the fucking knowledge. But my fault. I was channeling. Going back to what is ego and what is spirit. You know, spirit can also be needing to heal. Your ego don't needs to heal too. That is shadow. Your ego is your shadow. Because your spirit is so bright. You're so bright. Not your spirit. Your soul. Your soul is so bright. Your spirit is the forms of energy that your soul can take on. That's why your soul can be so bright. It is so bright it could be suffocating. It could be suffocating. Hence why some people have multiple spirits. AKA some people have more than one angels. They have a guardian angel. Some people don't have a guardian angel. It doesn't mean nothing. It doesn't mean something that they're bad. It just means that some people who have guardian angels have strong responsibility. They have strong responsibility, aka soul mission. When you understand why you're here, you understand why you're there, you understand that you have a mission, a purpose. It could be anything. This is why your soul is choice. When you understand what you choose, then you understand that you can choose any purpose that is out there. But when you don't choose a thing, now you will become in your ego. You become your self-destructive self. AKA you feed yourself your body with all these dumb inorganic bullshit, processed food, all these fuckeries. Or you just feed yourself with being around people who are fucking negative. Who don't know shit about themselves. But you accept them for who they are because you don't accept yourself for what you really are. Or where you're at in life. Because the moment that you realize that you got to evolve, that you got to change, you got to get out your comfort zone, then that's when all hell break loose. All hell has to break loose for one to understand inner tranquility. Because see, hell is internal damnation. And when you understand that you will put yourself through there, you understand you could get your dumb ass out right back out. You can get your dumb ass right back out. Because see, you put yourself there for you to learn. Some souls have to go through the darkest night. Some soul have to go through the darkest night so they could realize what is true light. What is true light? You are the light. You are the love. You are everything that is beautiful, and you are all worthy. But as for us to understand, that's why your spirit is very sensitive. Your spirit is empathetic. Hence why a nigga's spirit can go out of the way to help the community and don't even give a fuck who the type of being they is. Because your spirit is loving. The soul is the choice. That's all I gotta say. Peace, I'm out.